I haven't even rolled a dice yet. So, oh, there. Okay. And I'm gonna get on Twitch on my phone just because it seems to be working.
Changing my nickname.
Oh
Um, yeah, it's
Bad start.
mine here.
Baby. Sorry, now I'm thinking of that line from TMNT 2 when Shredder's just yelling babies. Babies! They're babies!
This is, as soon as I saw your name, that's the first thing I thought. But then I was like, I don't want to reference that. People think it's fucking weird. I wanted to do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but I wanted to do Razor as a turtle to have like all those like spiky
Yeah,
bits. But
yeah, Razor's the wolf, right? No, I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure.
Razor was the turtle.
No, Toko's
Yeah,
the
Childhood's
the
lie.
turtle.
Oh yeah, Toko's the turtle.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Razor, because he's got the like claws.
All right, guys.
It's
Well,
weird werewolf thing.
yeah. For the people tuning in, that is what we do when we're not on screen. So,
To clarify, I'm from Clan Razor.
let's see here. I just make sure my stuff is good. All right. Oh, turn that volume down. Okay. Welcome to the Wayward Ones. Tonight we are introducing another group of members to what I really hope is a long one-shot campaign where when we don't have everybody, we can just pull from a pool and do a mission. So let me see here. We are in Hundatura, which is 2 miles south of Bannockburn. You all have been delivered an envelope, and in it is an invitation for a certain time and a certain day to meet at Lady Sonia's Assurances and Vows. Her whole building is it's like one of those strip malls, you know, where she owns like 4 or 5 shops in this one section. What's Hundatora is known for. It's like a big town, and it deals a lot with trade, being right on the river that comes in from the Strait of Khalid, that goes all the way through to the Lake of Life and to Carafas. So and being close to Bannockburn, but not that close, is also gives it a little bit more leeway. It's a little bit more chaos than you would find in the big city to the north. Anyways, our story begins with the 4 of you arriving at this building and being led by a drow female with almost blondish hair, a little bit shorter than normal and very slender. She guides each of you into this 20 by 40 foot room that has this large table, and you can see chairs on one side. There's 5 or 6 chairs, and on the other side there is just one. She directs you to take a seat, and Lady Sonia will be in a minute. About 10 seconds later, coming through a door off the side, you see probably 5.5 feet tall, almost light purple skinned, drow female with this beautiful silver hair that comes off. Some of it just flows, and then some are just done in just very intricate braids. And she says, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for accepting my invite. I know I didn't give you much detail, but I want to make sure you're not working for the other team. So, do any of you work for Antleston?
My good lady, I don't even know who that is.
That's good.
I cannot recall that name.
I was about to say God bless you.
Never heard of her.
All right, sweet. So, let me tell you something. When Bannockburn mobilized their naval forces and their ground forces about a month ago, they started opening up opportunities where civilians could get a piece of the pie. I know a lot of people in the Guard, and I know a lot of people not in the Guard, and I thought, geez, this is a beautiful opportunity. I just need a bunch of advantageous adventurers. So, I bring you here to make a deal. I'm looking to start a group that can go after things of interest.
What kinds of things?
Well, we already do some artifact finding and a lot of component searching, and scavenging and hunting. We do dive into bonds, but we were never really big about going after people. But I want to change that. I want to support the kingdom, because anywhere else we would still be underground. But
It's
not
always good to support your local businesses.
It's very good. So, I propose to you, if you would like to be part of my team, I will offer you a 60-40 split on the cash. 60 to me, the 40 to whoever goes on that mission. Along with that, I have just fixed up a building here, and I do already have 7 other adventurers signed on for this. But it's going to be like a dorm room. It's a hotel that I will provide you with a free room and board. Whenever you want. And that is, I will give you a 25% discount at the Leather Workers, our weapon shop in town, and our component shop.
A gracious deal indeed.
I thought so. The previous group tried to parlay with me a little bit, and we stayed at this deal. So,
An intelligent woman like you knows there's nothing wrong with trying to get a little bit more for your money, but we'll understand your gracious offers here and see what else you
okay.
can say.
So, we are under agreement.
We have an accord.
Okay.
Yes.
I believe this sounds agreeable.
Fuck, I'm in.
So, my question to you is, I currently have 2 opportunities, and I want to test your skills, and I don't want to set you up for failure. So I'm going to give you 2 options. I have a package that is being delivered down on the coast. It needs to be picked up, brought back to me, not messed with at all. That is one thing I have right now. The reason I was a little late was because the mine, the silver mine, about 10 miles outside of town, they had a collapse in their lowest level. And because the guard is mobilizing for whatever reason, they put it out to private contracting. Don't know what caused this, but this is another option.
Would we have to unbury the miners?
I believe they are just looking to have someone come clear it out.
I'm curious of the nature of this package you speak of. I mean, is this something that you need such a skilled group for?
Not necessarily, but traveling along the river, things can complicate the journey real easy. While that is a longer journey and maybe an easier task, the journey is the problem.
The mind sounds dirty.
Indeed.
Sounds right up your alley.
Not on these boots, my friend.
That's that.
Well,
Just
I
let everything
can say I'm
ragamuffin come in and play.
I'm not entirely enthralled about the idea of going underground, but either seems agreeable.
I would definitely rather die by the seaside.
I should let you know. The job for me would turn out just to be 75 gold pieces total. Traveling and back. It's a 2-day job.
And the mines?
The mines. The steward of Bannockburn, who protects the area around the city, has put out. Yes. That is a 550 coin bounty, which would net you guys a total of 200 as a group.
Those could buy you a new pair of boots.
Be surprised how many inns judge a bard by the condition of his boots. This isn't a prima donna thing. This is business.
What if we were to accept both jobs?
Tenacious.
Opposite directions.
I appreciate your ambitions. Let's get through one job before we go accepting two. Well, I'm happy that you agreed to my terms. This is still a test run to see if you can follow directions.
Understood.
Then, my lady, I guess I must ask, which of these two matters would you say is more pressing?
Well, I could have someone go get the package, and I'm sure they would be fine if I paid a little extra money for them to float down the river. I would really like to get in deeper with the Lord of this land.
Then I think our choice is made.
Only if you think you can handle it. Otherwise, you are no good to me.
Well then, my dear lady, I'm afraid that we must be able to handle it.
Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Friend said the choice is made. Huzzah!
She pulls a piece of paper out. That what's your guys' passive perception? I should get this stuff. Actually, here, hold on. We just dove right into this. And
No
none of
foreplay.
you checked me. All right, let's do some descriptions. We'll start with Erwin.
Oi, my name's Erwin. Come from the bush down below.
You're
Come
living
from
my
the land
dream
down
right
under.
now. You're living my
Down under.
dream.
Kind of keep to myself, not really in it for the gold so much, but always looking for a free meal or a dead body. Anything
Or
to pick
both.
at. Or both. This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Crikey.
Crikey.
Love it.
Yeah. So, right.
Awesome. Ulfric?
Castian, I'm a half-elf bard, and some would say that my intelligence and my confidence far exceed my wisdom some days. I studied the College of Lore. I am about 6'2", about 190 pounds. I'm well-fed. I'm not starving, but I also don't want people at the inns to think that I'm too well-paid. I'm wearing a classy blue doublet and I have some very yellow boots.
All right.
Kind of my thing.
Erwin, did you say what class you were, or what? I didn't catch that. She said.
Lore.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay, that's fine. If you don't want to, I just
Hey, well, you said he studied at the College of Lore, so.
No, not that was Ulfric.
No,
he's talking
me.
about
Oh,
Erwin.
Erwin. Sorry, duh.
That's right.
Shut up, Andy.
They're new
Yeah,
characters.
I'm a
That's right.
cleric.
That's good. With
I'm
two
a
wizards
cleric.
and a bard.
Mm.
Jesus.
Gain my my power from, or my oh shit, what the fuck's his name? Hang on.
Your DD?
Wrote this on my, yeah. Hang on. Bum. Yeah, my deity is Sobek, the lizard, the oh, fuck, what the hell? The crocodilian god from ancient times.
Oh no.
Speaks to me individually, obviously.
Thank God it's not the stingray.
You can
Subject
fuck off.
7?
Too soon. Well, I am a very tall, robotic creature. Some would say a robot. I have glowing yellow eyes. I have a dagger and a staff. And I have very simple black clothes on. And I am looking like I am just ready to kill something because I am seeking vengeance and I am angry. And this sounds like a good job to do that. So that is why I'm here.
Awesome.
I'm about
Awesome.
6'7", probably weigh 250 or so, like The Rock.
I like that
The
visual.
Rock, you look like a fucking rock, mate.
Toka.
Toka. Yes, I am Toka. I am a turtle wizard. I am mainly here for academia, researching into a little of everything. I'm about almost 6 feet tall, probably about 300 to 400 pounds. I'm a heavy-set turtle. I wear dark gray and teal robes lined with like brass lining. I wear what looks to be like a symbol of my clan that looks like a skull of a turtle right here on my chest. And I wear a similarly brassed mask over the top of my turtle head. That looks very skull-like as well. Kind of forms to what you would. The mask looks like what you'd expect a turtle's face to look like, but on top of my face. And yeah, that's me.
Awesome. So, you guys we'll accept this then. Yes. Okay. And
Indeed.
she pulls out a piece of paper, and she starts writing on it, folds it up, and she sends it like a paper airplane. And as she releases it from her hands, it starts flying away in the direction of the west.
The fuck was that?
It's called magic, little lizard.
This is how I communicate. The captain knows that you will be on your way in the morning. That way Athelstan
Really good.
can't get there first.
Interesting.
What
Alright.
was that name again? Just so we can
Athelstan.
know. Athelstan. Is there
Athelstan.
anything we should know about him?
He's a fucking asshole. He also runs. He just conveniently popped up another similar strip mall to mine about 6 months after I did mine.
Capitalism.
Oh. And yeah, so I will say, the last group, they put a hurting on him. So if you run across any of them and you want to fuck with them, or maybe you want to leave, plant something where someone could see and just embarrass Athelstan in any which way.
And as you're saying this, Ulfric is just twiddling his beard into a point and kind of twirling and thinking maybe the wheels are turning in his head. At some point we can make a stop through, and I can go through and maybe disparage his customers from patronizing his establishment, and maybe try to guide them a little bit of marketing, as they would call it.
After we save the miners, perhaps.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, miners. Well, yes.
I would do that.
You'll have to
first.
forgive me.
Save the
Miners
children.
aren't a fan of bards, so they're not high on my list. But yes.
Both
Save the children.
Well, glorious then. You guys have the night to rest and prepare yourself for whatever you face.
really good.
I hope
Um,
you guys make it out safely.
Me
Remember,
too, my
this
dear.
is going to be a very large group that I hope to pull random people from to do this. So, teamwork.
Like I look over to the seven, and I just go like a well-oiled machine.
Hey, wait a minute.
That's
That's
only
a
I'm
crack
my
at me. I take offense to that. I don't know why, but I do.
So, you guys have a night to rest and pretty much so you can prepare your spells if you're a spellcaster. I don't want to send you into a situation where you're not at least getting the chance to be prepared. So,
I think it's good. But at some point, I will summon my familiar to my side, which is a small fox.
a fox? Okay.
Mhm.
Let me write that down. Awesome. So, is there anything you guys want to do, or you just want to get to rest and?
I need to do a little spell picking. I was,
Yeah, actually, I gotta grab 2 more.
That's fine. That's why I did it. I didn't know what you wanted to do. So.
Yeah, no problem. Yep. And
All right. So, you guys are all spellcasters, aren't you?
yeah, we are. That's what I'm saying. This is a lore bard, 2 wizards, and a cleric.
oh my god, this Tasha's everything is this shit. Just,
Okay,
oh my
okay.
god.
Andy, I didn't ask before, but I assume I didn't. Being level 4, I just have the regular starting spells. There's no extra, right? No
You
reason.
get your 2 per level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure.
And then
yeah.
you guys, whatever spells you have the components for.
Gotcha.
So when you learn a new spell, and if you need to like spend money on a component, that's when you're gonna have to start going out and investing in that stuff. So
Very good. You can see as we rest for the night, Toka's got his spell book out, this large tome, and this his spell focus, this orb. And as he's preparing his spells, you can see the orb begin to glow and just kind of float in front of him as he's like gathering his components and kind of tweaking that.
Nice. I like it. If there's nothing else that you guys would like to do, we will pick up in the morning. I will say that you have your breakfast and have packed your bags or whatever gear you plan on bringing with you. You meet up outside. It is. Hold on, let me see here. It's going to be hot and humid. And it's going to be rainy. As you open the door to go outside, and you just as you open that front door, you can hear the of the rain hitting the roof and reverberating through the building. And you look outside, and you can see just this big gray mask of clouds cover the sky, and the pathways are already littered with water.
This is going to be a fun journey.
So,
As he says that, Ulfric kind of has a disgusted look on his face, and he's just kind of strummed some melancholy notes on his looking bandolore or bandor with his just sing about the raindrops falling on his head.
Nice.
I love it.
I love the rain. Makes me wet just thinking about it.
Oh god.
Lizard folk Australian. Perfect.
Like I said, he's living my dream right now.
My total friend. I must say that I'd be remiss if I didn't say that we must become fast friends, given your indication to want to lean towards new types of knowledge. That is?
Oh yes. I do, but not like that.
Oh my.
I more research and study, less fucking around.
I am from the College of Lore. I mean, I do a fair amount of studying as well. Don't let the fancy boots fool you. I do a fair bit of reading as well, my fair chap.
Oh, at least.
Oh, you know what they say? Never judge a turtle by its shell. And he kind of goes and he strums up, walks off sassily, strumming his lute.
Bards.
You guys walk through, exit the city, and continue west for about an hour and a half. When you come to a fork in the road, and a sign that says the Felvdir Mine. That way. Which is a fork to the left.
Let's go the other way and try and surprise them.
That might take a while.
Never mind.
You walk another probably 20 minutes when you can start to see this small encampment with like a wooden palisade type fence around it, and just a couple buildings that, I mean, they're built and it's right lumber, but it's not like they just cut trees down and tied them together, but it's not actual houses or anything. There are 3 guards standing outside the double swing gates that say, state your business. Who am I talking to here?
We are a simple band of adventurers seeking the mines along the path here.
I'll lean down to Ulfric and like, please God, don't let him do the talking. Go
And
do. Like push him forward, like go do your job.
Ulfric feel kind of shot down by trying to start a conversation with Taka. He all right, I'll talk to him, and he goes over and yes, my friend, I'm so sorry to intrude upon you, but we were just passing through. We heard that there was some assistance needed at the silver mine away from Bannockburn.
You're here for the bounty. Okay, yeah, please, just 4 of you. Okay, and you can like kind of see his eyes roll a little bit as he turns his shoulders
Insight
toward.
check.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not great. I don't think my insight's great. 15. Thank God for proficient.
You gain from his like body language that it's gonna be a challenge.
Okay.
You know?
Doesn't size us up
No.
to what
no.
I think we are. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, no, he could be underestimating you guys,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you know.
That's the word I was looking for.
So, yes, come here. Oh, what'd you say?
I was gonna pull out a little wire and cast message to Ulfric and ask him if anyone here will join us. So you hear a little voice in your head say that.
What's that? I mean,
oh god, bad intelligence.
my friend, is there anyone else who's going to be accompanying us upon this mission?
Oh, what? Here. Captain, come here. And the captain comes over, and you can see this human, very short and thick, almost like round around the waist, that has one of those mustaches that just curl up. His hat that tells you his rank is kind of like crooked and off to the side. And he just, as he turns around, he has a chicken wing in one hand with the skin just like flap. Yes. Can I help you?
Oi, mate, you gonna eat that chicken wing?
But I planned on it. So, what can I do for you? What?
If not, I'm right here. You just know that.
Well, I pull out the wire again. Not him. Not him. Not him.
There's a bunch of chicken right in that pan. Help yourself there, son.
I'm gonna tell me twice.
My apologies. My apologies. My fine man. We surely don't mean to intrude upon your meal. We are simply weary from our travels. My friends lack some very basic courtesies. May he partake in your meal, my friend?
Yes. Oh, sure. Have it.
Thank you.
You guys are here to take care of the rodents, yeah?
Rodents?
We were told we need to fish out some miners, but maybe we're speaking of the same task.
Oh, yeah. That's it. The miners. Well, one is still in there, but he's probably dead.
John Candy.
We were so we're digging down. Okay, we're in the lowest quadrant. It's the new quadrant. We're just getting the main room sealed up and supported, when all of a sudden one 5-foot spot on the walls broke through, and this little creature came out. He's got a big tusk on the front of his. He's about as big as my lower half. And he just runs up to one of my guys, he sticks that tusk right in his gullet up the back of his neck. I mean, I pulled my crew out of there right away. The guards aren't going to go down there.
Could you point us to the entrance?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
I would
Do
check.
you
Go ahead.
happen to notice anything that these creatures are averse to? Did they stop following you after anything? Or
Oh, no, they ran away. They just, I mean, once they saw Johnny take that thing right up his stomach, they hightailed it out of there. I ordered a close down of the mine. I mean, we only got so many guards here, so it's kind of out of our hands, and I don't really think they want to get involved in that in the first place, so.
I will turn around to Ulfric to like put my back towards the captain. And not very quiet, but I would very much like to be done with this conversation. And, and go do what we
everyone's
came
tax translator essentially? So just how do we politely tell this guy to go fuck himself? And at that time, Ulfric's just he's gonna go, what's that? I'm sorry, I heard something. I think it is time if there's one person that yet survives, then we might be able to save him. Time is of the essence.
Yes, sure it is. I'm sure he's still alive.
You seem very concerned. Don't worry, we'll be off.
Johnny, go, take him down the stairs, lead him to the lower quadrant, and, then get your ass back up here, alright? We got some shining to do. And so this scrawny human just comes up in like a leather, a tunic with like very like scratched and holy and bad, like oversized leather armor, all mismatched. And he's like, all right, follow me. I'll take you down. And you do see the two buildings, which you guys would imagine are lodging for the miners that stay here. And there is one small, like 10 foot wide by 15 foot long, with a door with a big heavy beam that and it opens up and it leads down a stairwell. And this guy takes you down about 15 feet of curved stairs. Now this is quadrant 1. We've been mining this for about 70 years. And you look in there and you can see, like, looking into quadrant 1, there is a big open room, and then you can see like 7 exits off of each.
What exactly are you mining here?
Well, I think
Silver?
we deal with fuck. Hold on.
Is there enough time while I'm looking in this chamber to ritually cast Detect Magic? It takes 10 minutes.
No. He's gonna be just leading you
Okay.
continually down. Hold on. Once again, I'm getting my.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic at first level.
Okay. All right. What? Read it out to me, Sean.
So for the duration of the 10 minutes, I sense presence of magic within 30 feet of myself. If I sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears any magic. And then you learn its school of magic, if any.
All right.
Only barriers would be 1 foot block of stone, 1 inch common metal, or a thin sheet of lead. 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Wanting to prove to the wizard that he is well studied, as you guys are walking down, Ulfric, you see at one point Toka just start to pull his book out of his bandolier.
Just looking for the spell.
Like flipping it up, and John grabs the group and continues leading down. You see him doing that, and you're like,
and then
oh.
Ulfric just quietly strums on his lute. There's something happening here, and he just bling.
And as you release the spell, the floor of the room almost looks like it was like a salt shaker was just a giant salt shaker was dumped over it once. Just these little tiny particles, and as like the spell, as you end the spell, and you see these, like you reach down and pick up like just a little bit of dirt, and you can see one glowing in your hand, and John looks at you guys and says, let's go down a little bit deeper, and I don't want to get in trouble for telling you. And he leads you down to the second level. And the second level is similar to the first. It's just off in a different direction. So one's going one way, and the one's going east. The next one's going south. And you're wrapping around. You get to the third level, and your detect magic is still being up. You can see like bigger chunks of it, but not anything substantial. It's bigger than a grain of salt. It's like at the first floor, it was a regular pepper, like from a store pepper shaker. Now it's like you got one of those grinders set to the largest setting, so they're bigger flakes. These are we mine for Emerstones here. It is what the military uses to help power their magical cannons.
I've known a few bartendresses with magical cannons, if you don't mind me saying.
I totally don't know what you're saying, but I would like to find out sometime, maybe. Yeah.
Well, is there anything you can tell us to ensure that we survive? Maybe I am very friendly with many of the barkeeps in the area. I would love to help you guys see the light of day outside of this tunnel. How long have you been encamped here?
We are working months. So the EFOS is our month, and then we get to go back and we work in the city cleaning up all of this stuff while another crew comes to work out. This is we've been running out of supplies, and that's why we're digging deeper. And,
I think your captain might be eating some of them.
Oh, well, I mean, he makes the big bucks. I tell you what, I much prefer to have him than the other guy. He's a real fucking hard ass, and he doesn't feed us for shit. So, and
He seems like a fine fellow. I was just trying to make merry. Sometimes disparaging the chain of command is how you make it with the regulars.
No, yeah, I totally understand that. And then he gets to at this point in time, his like foot goes to take that first step down to the lower level, and and what's your guys' passive perception?
10.
10?
14.
14?
16.
Ulfric?
10.
10. Okay. So subject 7 and Irwin. As you take that first step down, you can hear this. Like a couple steps later, just like now you're touching the walls, you know, and it's not like shaking the whole place. But with every hit, you can feel the slightest vibration, and you loop around.
Going down the stairs.
Yeah, we are going down the stairs, and you enter this room that is about 25 feet wide, a 25 foot by 25 foot square. This room seems to have been mostly carved out and formed. And John goes, we always build one room before we dig our tunnels. And we were almost finished with this. And he points across the room, and you can see a part of the formed walls have just caved in, and you hear another stoosh up against that, and you can hear the sound coming from that way. This is, I got you here. God bless your souls. Save us, and all hail to the king. And he runs back upstairs as fast as he can.
Oh dear.
Well, that was
That's not a
informative.
good sign. That's not a good sign.
So,
I mean, if things were really that dangerous, their loyalty would at least be shaken. That's the silver lining that I'm taking from this. And that's the reality I choose to believe right now, because we are truly 1 foot in it.
That's a fair point. Does anyone else have trouble seeing in the dark?
I have dark vision.
I have difficulties in dark places.
I will take my diamond out and cast light on the diamond.
okay. Lights up. The whole room. You can see some cases that you didn't see up against the walls. It looks like just various assortments of tools, shovels, pickaxes. Your detect magic from where that caved in like section is. That's 30 feet away. Yeah. You're feeling some of those. Like you're getting that pulse. And it's bigger than everything you've seen so far. So, you guys are here.
Deeper we go, that yes. Till we find someone to save.
Indeed.
So
There's
you
only
are
one
in a
person yet
room.
to save.
There is no one. There's no entryways. I mean, there's that caved-in part. If you guys want to.
Can I go over and inspect the integrity of that cave-in?
Okay, yeah. Roll me an investigation check.
I like that. I don't like that. 11?
11. I mean, it's a lot of clay, a lot of dirt, and a couple big boulders.
Well, I can do nothing about this, so. Anyone else have any good ideas?
As Ulfric again is twiddling his beard
Perhaps
to a
you
point.
could convince the rocks to move on its own?
And then that's when he looks over with just the smuggest smile at the turtle, and he's gonna pull out his lute, his Falucan bandor, and he's gonna start strumming Song of Levitation, where he's going to basically sing about the lightness of everything and the lightness of how he feels, and he's going to essentially serenade the biggest boulder that's in the place within 20 feet. So something that weighs 500 pounds. Give me a boulder would that be able to move one of them?
Yeah. I mean, the biggest one that is like about waist height and just like formed into this clay and sand, almost like suction cupped. You could move. What you're casting? Levitate?
Levitate using my Falucan bandor. Hold on a second. Let me share it in general.
Nope.
So one creature or loose object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. and that's a concentration of up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. And
Do you want to leave it levitated, or would you like to move it somewhere?
As he levitates it, I will cast Mold Earth, and like bring up some of the earth just to hold it in place.
Ooh. Okay.
To like create a little bit of a entryway. I'll try to lift up enough dirt like on the sides and kind of bring it up in an arch, like enough stone. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To kind
Totally.
of like catch that.
Totally. So as Ulfric, as you manipulate this boulder up and out of the way, and Toka, you form the clay and dirt into a doorway. You see. Let's see here. It's complete. You see one creature about 2.5 feet wide by 3.5 feet tall, with a tusk coming out of it, almost like a extremely small. What is it? Not a hippo, but a rhino. And just
I would like to bonus action go into my shell.
Okay.
Here.
Just
Here, I'm gonna open this up for you, and play some things to get this ready.
how much is that
Oh
add into
Jesus!
my-
It's charge. How far away is it from us?
Oh my god. That's pointless.
We'll roll for initiative, because I'm not gonna have him get like a free shot on you. That's not right. But
Oh.
5.
Okay.
That's an action. Okay.
All right. Hey, let's go ahead and take our quick break right now, and we'll do initiative. We'll come back for battle.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll be back in
going
like 10
to
minutes.
Crash course a bard in 5 minutes.
If you have any questions, I played a bard for 2 years. Not a lore bard. But
This is something. Yeah, like I've been wanting to play a bard. So far, I've only done barbarian, and I've tipped my toes into druid. But
yeah. Ooh, so you're jumping. You're jumping like spellcaster.
No, I did. But it's been a while, so
Yeah.
I've been mostly just raging and hitting things twice for about 6 months.
Yeah. Right. Oh, look at that pretty boy. Mm. God, he looks good. Technically, I am prone right now because I am in my shell, which I realize is stupid because my that looks awesome. My AC is 21 in my shell, and if I would have just started my blade song, my AC would have been 20. Yeah.
You could turn into an armored fucking ottoman every time that something scary happened. You would do it.
I mean,
You would
yeah,
do
yeah.
it. You're a smart guy.
I've always played that with turtles. It's a reactionary thing. It's oh shit.
And plus, I think if you're intelligent, that's the Slytherin way. The smarter you are, the more prone you are to avoid getting killed for no reason.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, this is actually the first time I'm playing a wizard. But of course, I had to do Blade Singer because I just refused to not be able to do melee. It's why when I played my bard, I did a Valor bard because I was like, no, I want to use a sword and shield.
Yeah, I have a rapier and I have like a dagger and boomerang. For the most part,
I do have a Morning Star, but my unarmed attacks with my feet are D8s. So.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the cool I thought blade singing you had to use the weapon that you're proficient in, but nowhere in the rules does it state that. It just says you are proficient in this weapon, And then since I took the feat, I don't have to use a weapon.
So it can be your feats.
Yeah, my feet are my fists.
I like it.
My little mini's got brass knuckles on.
I like it. That's that's definitely, that was almost the exact character I was, minus the creepy '90s cartoon voice,
Yeah, right.
obviously. But yeah, and I'm glad Zach's, because Zach, is this what other character have you played, Zach? Like what other build?
So yeah, in the main one we do on Thursdays, I'm a half orc pally, which has been fun so far. Getting like a sun sword and all kinds of other cool shit.
Gozer stealing my Barb's thunder, though. It's bullshit. I used to kick in the doors.
I miss my barbarian monk. It's fun to just destroy things.
Yeah, it really is.
Let's see, and then in a couple of these one-offs, Andy did one where we were all like animal creatures. I was I don't know, whatever that bird one is. It's hard to pronounce.
Aarakocra?
That one.
Aarakocra.
I was a ranger rogue for that, and then I think I did a sorcerer in the last one we did.
Andy, before I met you, I had played one character. You know how many characters I've played now? You know how many characters I've played?
But
I'm done.
So how many has Jeff exclusively talked you into, though? Maybe not talked you into, but maybe at least been like, no, I'm fucking doing it, because he confirmed that would be a fun build. Jeff has
I usually run
built
all my character
them.
ideas by Jeff now, so I kind of seek the Jeff approval before I keep going. I'm like, is this cool? I think this is a good
Stone whenever you get back. Let's bring this back.
Noah ditching us for critical role.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
You better shut his face because that's my Friday, and I'm gonna be plowing tomorrow. It's snowing like a mother out
I
here.
was giving him shit. I'm like, oh man, I ditched critical role to play a one shot, but we all knew I wasn't gonna stay up for that. So
Yeah. All right. So, let's see here. Did Stone not connect? Is he having
Doesn't
issues?
look like it.
All right. Well, here we'll just give him a turn if we pass this.
He's trying.
Initiative. Anybody get 21 and 20 and up?
Ooh.
I got a 20. 19 plus 2.
Which one?
20 for. Is it Toka?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
How do you say it?
Toka. I don't know. Toka.
Toka. Oh,
Toka.
Toka. And no, anybody else in the 20s? Nope. All right. So 15 to 20. Anybody? Well, just tell me where you are. How's that?
There's not a lot of us.
A 4?
12.
4.
12. So a 12 for Ulfric.
Damn it. Never should run in my shell.
Oh.
Although, actually, you know what? This is still good.
All right, and then we'll put 4 for Irwin. Oh, I get it. It's all coming. I just finally got there.
Hey.
It only took an hour and 15 minutes.
See, he's named after his mentor, who was
I didn't get it
killed.
until we started talking.
That's great. Okay, so Ulfric, you levitate this huge boulder up and place it on. This is going to be the boulder right here. Over here, well, Toka, you form out this doorway so you can see down this hallway. And as soon as you form the hallway and the light shines through from Seven's light spell, you can see these two green slanted eyes and these 4 or 5 big teeth, like with an underbite, and one horn on this bipedal creature with no arms, just and starts running down the hallway. It sounds like it's coming towards you. Top of the round, you have the initiative.
Toka does?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I shouldn't have gone in my shell, but that's okay. Oh, fine. We will use my bonus action to come out of my shell. Because I shouldn't have done that.
Okay. So you're out of your shell now.
I am going to back up.
You're gonna stand up, so that's half your movement, and then you're gonna back up.
Yeah.
You still have 5 feet of movement. I mean, it's not a big room, but
Alright.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Well.
You're 30 feet from it.
Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. Can I not move back?
Okay.
I'd like to run right up to it.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15 feet of movement gets right in the face.
It's a free action to draw a weapon, right?
Yeah.
I will, because this spell requires me to have a weapon, so I will draw out my Morning Star, and I will cast Boom Blade,
Okay.
which requires me to do a melee attack.
Okay. Awesome. Roll for an attack.
Oh, that's a 19 plus, which to put that in here now. Sorry. 19, 20, 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woo! All right. You pull out your Morning Star and just smack like right underneath its chin is because this hallway is kind of tight, so that's the only way to up. You see, like one tooth push into the top part of it's like through its upper lip, and this just crimson start to go everywhere.
Was that my full movement?
No, 10. That's only 10 feet.
I will take the opportunity attack and I will go to the side and back.
Which side? 5. 10.
Towards the wall, towards the lizard guy.
Okay, like back here.
Actually, no. I'll go behind the bard.
Okay. Go behind the bard, and he.
I gotta like nudge him. I'm like, all right, you're
is gonna make a bite attack. That is 19.
that hits.
Alrighty. That is 5 plus 8 points of piercing damage.
All right, that hurt. Ow.
That's your turn. Ulfric, you are up.
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
So Ulfric is, and how far away is our horny friend?
1, 5, 10, 15. You're 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
Stone,
so,
what was your initiative? 7. You're muted.
5.
Okay. Sweet.
So yeah, Ulfric's gonna go, "You are an ugly son of a bitch," and he's gonna pull out a little bit of a thorn vine, and he's gonna start rubbing it between his hands, and then he's going to cast Thorn Whip.
Okay.
This ugly son of a bitch.
And what's the range on that?
That's 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. What's he need to do?
So he needs to creates a long vine-like whip covered in thorns, lashes out at your command toward a creature in range, makes a melee spell attack against the target of the attack hits. So
roll
spell.
d20 and add your spell attack modifier.
Stuff. Oh my god, a natural 1. Shitty.
As you release the spell, the thick slimy hide that this creature has on it just deflects off and grabs onto a piece of rock that is in the folded archway, or in the molded archway that Toka just moved or made, and you pull it back, and it pulls out, and the archway you can see is starting to get a little bit more volatile.
So as my seeing that he messed up, he's gonna pull out his loot, and nervously he's going to kind of leapfrog cowardly behind his turtle friend, and he's gonna go and he's gonna strum and say, "Now it's time, my lizard friend, to see what you can do. My friend, the lizard man who has a kangaroo." And he's gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Irwin.
All right, you can't get behind on Toka, but you can get to the side of him, like kind of behind where your boulder is.
Okay.
Because Toka's like backed right up in the corner. So you
can
have.
You can look at Toka and see like he's bleeding from his nose, like
Turtle slime.
glass cannon. This guy.
So you moved, action. So Irwin, you have what, a D6? Or is
Yep,
it
D6.
D6 that you can use for any skill
Ability
check.
check, attack roll, save throw.
Yep. So remember that. That brings us to this guy's turn. Let's see. He sees the green man right in front of him. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet. He is going to charge at you. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Me?
No, Irwin. Sorry.
Strength, that sucks. Athletics or just strength or doesn't
Just
doesn't
strength.
really matter. Oh, son of a bitch! Natural one.
Natural one.
Oh no! What's happening?
So this guy just like waddling like a penguin almost with this horn just comes up and sticks it right underneath your chest piece and pushes you back into the wall and you fall prone and you take damn, that's 4 points of damage, but you are prone now. And then
Holy shit.
it's going to make a bite attack. Well, no, that's the only thing it can do. That brings us to subject 7.
Hey, Andy,
Yeah.
to interrupt, he needs to take some thunder damage.
Oh, because he moved.
I almost forgot. I was just listening to what happened, and I'm like, oh, wait. So I will roll that. 4 thunder damage.
4 thunder
And
damage.
now the spell's over.
Okay. So as he starts chasing Irwin down, you see one of his teeth just and shatter right off and deflect up against the wall as he takes like 4 points. It throws him off just a little bit. I'll give you advantage on the strength saving throw because of that. Roll it again. Roll one more d20 and add whatever your saving throw bonus is, Irwin.
Oh, me?
Yep. Yeah, because that damage would have sent him off kilter a little bit. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, okay. Let's see. 18 plus 1 is 19.
So you don't fall prone. You still take the 4 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, and that's his turn. That brings us to subject 7, then Irwin.
Am I in this creature's melee range?
No, you are 10 feet away right now.
Okay, I'm
Currently,
going
there
to
is
scurry
a-
around to the side and run over to the other wall.
Like over here?
No,
Ooh.
the far wall. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm gonna
5,
stay there,
10.
and I'm gonna pull my diamond out that's got the light spell on it, and I'm gonna spin it a little bit, and all of a sudden it starts to crackle with electrical energy, and I'll shoot it toward the creature, casting chromatic orb at level 1.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is that a 2 hit or a saving throw?
That's a hit. I'll roll. Ooh, that's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
17 for 3d8. Terrible fucking damage rolls. 9 points of lightning damage.
9? How would
Yep.
you like to finish him?
Ooh. Well. I would like to fry it from the backside and just, like, look disappointed because I realize I just wasted a spell.
As you release this spell, the energy goes up its butt and out its eyes. They just kind of charcoal a little bit. Almost like
Enema.
like a My Chemical Romance fan. It's just got like that eyeliner around the eyes at the end of it. And he
Great, we just lost our one follower.
You got it.
hey, they had a couple good songs. I'm just saying.
Alienating people.
Very angsty.
Both of you with perceptions over 14 can hear low groaning. Ooh. Coming down that hallway.
Whoa.
I'll move back to where
Okay.
I was before.
All right, what's the marching order going forward?
Oh, God, we can't rest.
Would you like
Work's
to?
not done yet, lads.
All right. I would like to be in the back, please.
Okay.
That hit me a lot harder than I thought it would.
Yeah, he rolled hot.
Yeah, Toka looks rough. Toka looks like he got beat pretty good. So yeah, I'll be in the back.
Ulfric's going to he's gonna head over to Toka in the back, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay.
So that is a D8 for me.
Yeah, plus what your charisma bump.
Which is, lucky for you, 4.
Ooh. 4 total.
So that's 3 on die, and then plus 4, so 7 points in healing.
Hey. I look much better. Much better.
Too bad you couldn't have studied how to dodge a punch a little better, old boy.
That part of my academics is still ongoing.
Alfred's gonna give a hearty laugh, and he's gonna cup him on his shoulder and just say, I think we're having fun. What say? Should we try to get impaled in the next room?
Oh, let's. I will still be in the back.
I will go first, and I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
Alright,
Bringing
so...
my armor class to something.
So... Marching order. Who's going first?
Subject 7 is first.
7's first. Okay, who's next?
Fuck it, I'll go second.
No, Ulfric will go up behind. He's gonna go in front of Erwin. He's taking a shining to this little guy, and he's after seeing him get smacked against the wall, he's feeling protective.
Alright. Why don't you guys all go ahead and roll me a stealth check?
Whatever.
Because that ended in less than one round. I'll give the a what?
13 for Toka.
13. Okay. 7.
10.
10.
16 for Ulfric.
16. Erwin.
7 because of my fucking scale mail gives me disadvantage. I had a natural 20 that I threw away.
Oh, jeez. All right. 7. As you guys try to be as quiet as you can, and you traverse down this 40-foot hallway, it leads to an opening of a huge cavern. You can hear the grunting of similar to the one that you just fought. And you hear this big as there is a somewhat deformed large troll sitting in the far back of the corner. Let's say, even with those piss poor stealth rolls, and due to how quick you took out that one, you guys still have the drop on him because he rolled a natural 1 on his awareness. So you guys are back.
Do I know for the purposes of a spell if that is a humanoid?
Are they humanoids? I don't even know if they're humanoids.
Trolls?
Yeah.
I think trolls.
Troll was a monstrosity, I think.
I'm looking it up.
Something like that.
I gotta bring it up anyways. So.
Fair enough.
It's a giant. So it's not a humanoid. And
right.
the other one definitely looked like some kind of creature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured that one was. Okay, well.
So you guys crest up on the tucking to the walls of this hallway cavern. You can look out. You can see over in this back tower, or right behind this guy, there is like this white sparkly stone just embedded in this corner that goes up.
Are there any okay, I always get this confused. Stalactites go up, stalagmites come down?
Yeah, so there's a series of stalagmites right here, and there appears to be some kind of break or natural structure that they left to support the roof on this side, over here, or that was this way.
All right. But no, like stalactites up on the ceiling.
Nothing coming down from the ceiling. No, it is curved and some form of rock and dirt.
Understood.
What would you guys?
Is how many feet? 5.
What was that?
Andy, each tile is how many feet?
5 feet. So,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, and some of them don't have it on there. So
I'm going to cast a spell on the troll.
okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I was also going to cast a spell on the troll.
I'm gonna cast deafness on him.
Okay.
No, either blindness or deafness. I'm gonna quietly ask my party what they think. Or for
I
think
feel
it'd be
as
better
though
if you...
that is going to make my spell a little moot because I was going to cast Cloud of Daggers on him, and it doesn't matter if he's blind or deaf. He's going to make a lot of noise.
Well,
but I can withhold. I can also, if that's what you'd like to do, I have something else that I can do that's slightly more quiet.
I think if we take out the small one first.
Well, I will let me dispatch the larger one, and then we can attest to the we can take care of this little chubby bastard.
I'll follow your lead.
And he's going to Ulfric's going to kind of look around to Erwin and Subject 7 and kind of nod for their affirmation too, looking for shrugs or middle fingers.
Go for
I
it.
can do something. I don't care.
My brother went there.
All right. So who's doing something? Because then we're gonna get
I'm
into
going to
initiative.
cast. As everyone's kind of he's gonna it's all right, and he's gonna step out and he's gonna quietly start to hum a song about being stuck, and he's going to cast Entangle on. Actually, I think I can do that. No, I'm gonna have to do that at first level.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull out my loot and I'm going to cast Entangle on the giant.
Okie dokie. And what's your? That's a save.
Yes, that's a strength save of 14.
That's a 13. So he just fails. Okay. So,
Weed's kind of sparting out from underneath the stone is just gonna kind of quietly start to loop around his toes and feet.
Awesome. So he
That's
is
entangled. That difficult terrain for a minute.
All right. So he is entangled. Is that a concentration spell? Does it have a C next to it?
It is concentration spell.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Yep.
And you are concentrating. Okay. Is anybody else doing anything? Or
Oh, I would just like to cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
That's also concentration.
I will look. So, you're asking us what we're doing essentially before
we get into initiative
combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you.
Cool. I'm gonna look over at Ulfric. Like, you call that a song? And I will. You'll hear like.
He's gonna whisper. It's a quiet song.
You hear Toka like whistle like Gandalf calling Shadowfax level of like whistling this melody, and you can see like magic starting to surround him, and I will activate my blade song.
All right.
That
so
is a
is that concentration too?
That's not a spell, it's a feature.
Oh, that's right. And Erwin, you doing anything?
Can I see whether the troll is holding a weapon or carrying a weapon of any kind?
Make a perception check.
Nice.
Natural one.
No. He turned around in this time that you guys have been talking. So right now his back is to you. So you can't really see anything.
Fucking A. All right, never mind.
Okay. All right. We're gonna get back into initiative then.
All right.
So here, let me roll for these two dudes.
Using the same initiative.
Yep. We're just gonna use the same initiative. So ooh. Alright. Okay, so top of the round. Toka, you are up. What are you doing?
I'm just going to cast. I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile at the little thing.
At the little thing? Okay. It's just they spin through the stalagmites coming from the ground. Pew, 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 pew. How many of them?
It's 3.
3. Sweet.
So it's 9 points of force damage. Oh,
9?
10 points of
10? 10. I'm one hit.
You see just Toga raise his hand up and his arcane focus just like floats right above where his hand is as he launches like 3 arcane missiles from his orb.
And they impact right on the snout of this creature, severing and the tusk, and it goes ting ting, and he turns around. That brings us to.
I'd also like to move.
Okay, where would you like to move?
I'd like to move to the other, as far over as I can towards that thing. My speed is now 40.
40 gets you right here.
All right. And I think that's all I want to do.
So you have full cover currently. That brings us to the troll. Just gonna look in that direction after hearing something. Oh, he's entangled. So I can't move, right?
Yep.
Can he make ranged attacks, or is he considered grappled?
I think he's just stationary.
Yeah, he's stationary. He's restrained. So either he needs to make a strength save of 14.
I think you can still do
so he can
ranged
attempt
attack.
to free himself.
That's a 12. So
Nope.
he tries to break free, but the vines are just too thick, and he can't do anything. This guy, however, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, can get a running start at subject 7. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Strength. Oh no. That is not good. But I rolled an 18, so it's a 16.
Ooh. So you suffer 8 points of bludgeoning damage as this you suffer 8 points of bludgeoning damage from his snout just pushing into you, but you don't get knocked prone or anything, and now he is engaged with you. And it's like, as he like looks up after hitting you, you're like, oh! You see like just blood coming from where his tusk was, like all over, almost with how fast he ran. It's like rainwater on a windshield when you're going down the highway. Like it looks streaked, across his face. That brings us to Ulfric, and then subject 7, Erwin.
Just for the flare of it all, my arcane ward took all of that damage.
Okay, awesome.
So if subject 7 just went, then it's Erwin's turn.
No, and subject 7 didn't just go. It was this guy's. It was Hippie's turn.
Oh, he went after.
So as he hits you, you just see like this blue energy wrap around Subject 7 as it absorbs the damage. All right, Ulfric, you are up.
I was gonna just maintain the entangle on the troll.
Okay, but you can do something else for your. You can cast another spell, or you can move.
But as long as it's something that's not concentration.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Then I am going to. Wow, I have a lot of fucking concentration spells, huh? I'm as a bonus action. he's gonna look at this disgusting little rock monster, and he's going to cast Shillelagh. So he's going to the quarterstaff that hangs at his belt is going to get imbued with power, and that's going to be imbued with nature's power. So for the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage.
Oh,
damage rolls with melee attacks using that weapon.
All right.
D8.
So that's bonus action, right?
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna use your action to attack it.
Yes.
All right. So.
What did you cast Shillelagh on?
What's that?
What did you cast Shillelagh on?
On the little rock monster.
No.
The little.
No, I meant what weapon?
Oh, I have a quarterstaff that hangs at my waist. It's
just curious.
To keep the ladies' hands off me. So he's as he's kind of maintaining concentration, he's with his other hand very dexterous. He's gonna pull out his fan beater, and he's going to whisper a few words and hum a melody that sends it going towards the little rock monster, and then it's just going to flourish a little bit and then just whap, swing down on top of its head.
Roll for an attack.
I just see Yoda and R2D2. Like, while he's control. He's control. Like, no. Sorry.
And I rolled 17.
Yeah, that hits.
And for damage, I rolled a 3, and that's plus 4, so 7.
How would you like to finish him?
Alright.
I want the Shillelagh to hit him and just crack him open like an egg. Just split the skull wide open.
Just come down like on his back, and you hit him right in the point where
I want it to like come up nice and then just be like whap, and then it's split open.
Yeah, like a wet towel.
Yeah.
He falls over, and is no longer breathing. Anything else?
And my Shillelagh comes dancing back fancily.
Do you have to move with Shillelagh?
Shillelagh, you're actually still wielding it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to, you have to move up and crack him.
Okay.
But
either way, I do it fancily.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So the whole time I'm doing this with my Shillelagh.
Hey, you know what? Actually, go ahead and roll me a performance check, and it's subject 7. You're up.
Can I get within 60 feet of the big fellow? Or 20 feet, sorry. 20 feet.
All right, so
that was
5,
a 10.
10, 15, 20, 30 feet your movement?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 30 gets you right here. Yeah, that's you're within 20 feet now.
Alright, I'm gonna throw my Shadow Blade at him.
Alright. Roll the hit.
Nope, that's not right.
He's restrained. Does he get advantage on it? No, not for range, right?
No.
15, what is the...
And Erwin, you're up next.
Well, I rolled a 15. I think my bonus is plus
15
4.
hits.
Okay. So that's 8 points of necrotic damage, I think.
Okay. You does it automatically come back to you, right?
He has to use a bonus action to summon it again.
Okay.
Yeah, it disappears at the end of this turn, and then I can resummon it with a bonus action at the end of the beginning of the next turn.
You just release it, and it pierces in like his lower abdomen, and just as he looks down to grab it and pull it out, it's gone. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Nope. All right, Erwin, you're back here, buddy.
Nice. All right.
Here. There.
Erwin's gonna run up right behind the stalagmites.
Yeah. 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30 feet get you right here.
Perfect. And then he's gonna cast. Hang on. Where is it? Guiding bolt.
Woo! Up the butt. All right, roll for an attack.
This is 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Fuck.
You just release it and it explodes into the wall off to the side. Sorry.
Okay. Am I within 60 feet?
Yes.
Can I also cast spiritual weapon? It's only a bonus action.
Yeah, but you cast one spell, so you can only cast one spell in a turn, a spell and a cantrip. So, and only if they're action and bonus action.
Okay, that's it then.
All right, that brings us to the top of the round. Toka, you are up.
Toka will walk out just a little bit towards Ulfric and Erwin. He'll look over at Ulfric and say, "Perhaps I take a page out of your book. Tell me," and I'll say it loud so the Troll can hear me. What do you get when you cross a turtle with a porcupine?
I don't know, but some of the word possibilities are quite delightful in the mouth.
You get a
Or
slow
don't.
poke. And I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the troll.
Okay. What kind of save is this?
This is a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom. Okay. That's a 3.
That's a failure.
So, tell me what happens.
The creature of my choice that I can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into a fit of laughter. The target must succeed on wisdom saving throw or fall prone and become incapacitated and unable to stand up.
So, you hear this troll, and his legs just start to give out, and he lets go completely. And some of the vines, you can see him just pulling from the walls. But
So now he'll have to choose what to end. That was my
action.
action. How far away from him am I?
10, 20, 35 feet. Because he's laying down and he's a large creature.
Okay. I'd like to walk up a little bit.
Okay. So, 5. Do you want to try to climb over the stalagmites or walk around?
I will try to get around the stalagmites.
Okay,
Go through
so
them, go over
5,
them, however you
10,
want. No, I mean like
15.
go through them.
Oh, so give me just an acrobatics check. I just want to see how.
Sure, no, that's all right. I get a +3 to my acrobatics checks. No, I have advantage on acrobatics checks.
So,
He spins on it like a basketball on a finger. It's right over top.
9.
9? Okay. So, we'll say, so
Shell
you used
gets
5.
stuck.
Yep. As you're getting down, it hooks a little bit, and you can only get right there.
That's good. I didn't want to go any farther than there anyways.
There you go. That brings us to this guy's turn.
So he's prone and incapacitated by toxic laughter and restrained by.
He's going to try to break these vines because he's laughing so hard.
I like the visual that he's laughing so hard he's like thrashing to get out of these
And
vines.
The vines just start trying to like pull him towards the ground. Yeah.
And that was a strength save. I rolled a 13 plus 4, so 17. So I do break that. You feel the spell, your concentration, fade on your spell as he does break it. But he is.
I was just gonna say mine's a concentration as well.
Okay. Here, we'll go. Well, we gotta go green for the turtle. So here.
It's not easy being green, although I like a blackish purple, but still.
Yeah, right. So that's his turn. That brings us to Ulfric, then Seven, and Erwin.
Ulfric having his, as the vines start to fall and die at the feet of the orc, Ulfric's gonna reach into one of his pockets and he's gonna pull out a tiny shard of glass and he's just going to, he's gonna pinch it and he's going to. Oh, he's running out of poetic ways to attack this thing. He's very tired. He's gonna look at the tiny little piece of glass and he's gonna close his eyes and start to whisper. And he's going to send this glass flying to, and as he does, he's gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on a 5-foot cube around this troll.
And how's that spell work?
So I fill the air with spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube on each side, centered on a point with choose, which is the troll. Creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay, so where you want to put it, like by his head?
I want to put it right in front of him, so right in front of his face.
Yeah. So all right. So if you put it right there, the purple will be your cloud of daggers.
Right up to his belly, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration onto Subject 7, and feeling a little bit of a writer's block, and
Please don't sing Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
I wasn't going to, but damn, I feel stupid for not thinking of it. Let's go, Mr. Tin Man. Let's see what you can do. Take care of this troll, man, and we'll go get something to drink, I guess. I'm tired.
Hey, Cloud of Daggers, is there any damage on initial hit?
No.
No? It's just
Start of his turn.
Start of his turn?
Yeah, it'll be start of his turn or if he enters it. So
That's awesome. All right, Subject 7 and Erwin.
Subject 7, seeing the Cloud of Daggers now floating in front of him, is going to just... he's just gonna cast Toll the Dead on the troll. Wisdom save of 15.
Wisdom save. That's a 2 minus 1, so it's a 1.
That's a big fail. D12. Why can I never find a fucking D12? Because it looks like a D20. Ooh, that's a 12.
Woo! 12 points. As he's
like the necrotic.
You see him like grab his head as this loud ringing just comes through all of the chaos that is here. Awesome. Bonus action movement.
Nah, I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay. Erwin.
Can I get to him? Can I get there in 30 feet?
10, 15, 20. Yeah. Right,
Awesome.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get you right up next to him.
All right. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at first level.
Advantage.
Ooh, I have advantage too?
Because he's prone. It's a melee spell attack.
And plus, you've never used the Bardic Inspiration that you still have available.
Oh yeah, I still got that.
Yep.
Wouldn't you hit with that dagger cloud right there?
Yeah, you'd have to attack from outside the 5-foot cube.
Yeah. Right, I mean, so we're 5, 10,
We could just take the damage.
25.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah, just
Yeah.
making sure that he's aware of it.
Is it
Oh,
any
yeah.
creature that enters it?
Yes.
It is? Yeah.
Within the
so,
fixed point. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can get up to its head, but that's where the Cloud of Daggers is.
So if I reach my hand in and touch him, is that gonna
That
gonna
would-
hit?
You would have to make a saving throw, probably take damage. Or definitely take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
4d4.
yeah, I don't want to do that.
Actually,
it.
roll me a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check. Okay. 8.
8, yep. Yep, that's where you stand.
Okay, so we want to avoid that. Never mind. We're not gonna cast inflict wounds. We are gonna cast something else. Hang on.
You guys got my troll just pinned where all he can do is fucking make saves. Fucking wizards and bards.
I like to
The
call this
idea.
my wall of fuck.
I never thought about stacking those restraining spells. I like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think without an official tank in our group, that's gonna be our route.
Yeah, not until I can't tank until I get the tough feat. Then maybe.
What's going on, Erwin?
Level 4, like we're fucking getting Todd's DM.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. So, you just run up and, what's that, a say wisdom again?
That's a wisdom save. Yep.
5.
It
D12.
needs a 14.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay, he's already taken damage, right? So it's
Yep.
a D12. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Nice. That's 6 points of damage.
Nice.
It's like the second bell goes off, he's still laughing, but his hands are trying to, like, he's trying to cover his ears and thrashing about on this floor. Any bonus action or movement?
Nope, just waiting for the fucking daggers to fall.
Okay. So, just
There?
because I know you haven't played a lot of clerics, all right? That told that is a cantrip, right?
Yep.
So you could still put up a spiritual weapon this turn. Because that's a bonus action spell. And you can do one spell and one cantrip, as long as one is action and one is bonus. So if you want to do that, still...
Oh. Sure, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Sweet. So, roll for an attack.
Okay.
Because you get to attack...
Natural
Where is-
20. Plus 6.
Mine
26.
Yep. So double damage.
What is it? 1d8 plus 4. So 4 on die is 8 plus 4 is 12.
Does the spiritual weapon get the bonus? Or is it just straight dice? I think it's just straight dice. Isn't it?
Just straight dice.
Yeah, so it's 4. It should be just straight dice. So it's 4 doubled, which is 8 points of damage. 14 points of damage done in one round by a
I
cleric.
think
at
spiritual
level-
weapon does get your wisdom bonus.
Does it?
Oh, did not know that.
All right.
I don't know. It says 1d8 plus 4 and
Oh,
No, yeah, that
Oh.
makes sense.
then it does. So 12 points of damage. Holy jeez. Whittling him down. As your spiritual weapon finds purchase, just troll blood just smatters all over the floor. You guys can see. That brings us top of the round. Toka.
Toka is going to pull up his orb, and you can see like some like runes appear around it, and you can see him like take a minute, and he puts his hand on one rune, and this orb of fire just appears, and I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at him.
Okay.
21
21 hits.
for 3d8 fire damage. 18 points of fire damage.
18. So, ouch! As this just everything starts burning. The daggers, you see them light on fire. Spiritual, everything takes a little bit of this flame essence and just pummels into him, burning his ragged clothes. And you hear what sounds like a laugh, or it could be a scream, coming from the far side of the cavern.
And I would like to... How far away is he from me?
25 feet.
Okay, I'll stay right where I am.
Okay. That brings us to his turn. So he needs to make what save for the daggers?
He doesn't. I don't think there is a save for that.
He just gets it at the end. He has to
yeah,
get
he
out of
just
that
gets it.
space.
Oh.
Yeah, if he enters into that cube, or if he starts his turn in that cube, he takes 44 damage.
Okay, so roll the damage. Is there a save, or it just it happens?
Nope, instantaneous. It's no save.
Okay, so this is the start of his turn. So roll your damage.
3, 4, 2. Okay.
13.
Yes, sir.
Oof, jeez, he's starting to look rough. He is going to make an attempt to break this spell. What was the save for it?
13.
What
type of save? Wisdom.
No, that's a 10. He is still on the ground and laughing. That's his turn. That brings us to Ulfric, then 7, and Erwin to follow up. So,
Boy.
Ulfric, you are back here. You can see just the daggers. And what's your spiritual weapon look like, Erwin?
It looks like the same kind of great club that he carries.
Okay.
Now is he within the cloud of daggers?
Mm-hmm.
Is he actually in it? Okay. Well, shit. I guess if we're stacking things on him, Ilf is gonna say, "Sorry, old chap," and as he's walking up, he's got a 60-foot range, but he's gonna say, "I'd hate to kick a man while he's down," but then he's going to pull out his lute and he's gonna start strumming, and he's gonna just fight. He's just gonna strum a chord, and he's gonna cast Fairy Fire on this guy. So that's within it. So basically, every
Fairy Fire is concentration, though.
You
So-
lose
Yeah.
your daggers.
You lose
That's
your
fine.
daggers.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
Yep. Overkill is the name of the game. He's all about the show.
And what kind of save is that?
Definitely.
Dex,
Oh, Dex
Dex?
save 14.
which he would fail because he's prone.
Yeah. Yeah. He fails. So he's now fairy fired.
So, I mean, we have advantage anyways, but even if he gets up, we'll have advantage. So,
Yep.
Yeah. So
I like that.
there.
Move in for the kill.
A bonus action and any movement.
No, for the sake of time, he's
Okay.
just going to.
7.
7 seeing the guy prone and on fire on the ground. He runs up and the shadow blade emerges in his hand into a giant longsword, and he stabs it into the dude's neck. Dirty 20
That
hit.
yeah.
and 2d8.
He's gonna be like, "Me just want friends."
We want food.
We wandered into the wrong cave. Nothing happened here. We just beat up a troll in his home.
Poor guy.
Poor troll.
Fuck.
11 points of piercing damage.
And you just bring your great sword down, just missing his spine in the back, just pierce all the way through. He lets out this massive like roar that rumbles your eardrums. He is so close to not wanting to. Yeah. All right. Bonus action. You.
No, I got nothing.
Summoning it with the bonus action, I think.
I love the fact that this is all being encased in like this iridescent fire right now too. That's fucking great.
Oh yeah, that's right. Summoning it was, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Did you roll with advantage, 7?
Nope.
I did
So
not.
roll another d20 just because.
Nope.
Nope.
Much
All
worse.
right, Erwin, you are up. What would you like to do? The
right.
cloud of daggers is now gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him and I'm gonna cast inflict wounds
Okay.
for real this time.
All right. Roll for it.
Advantage.
13 plus 6 is 19 to hit, or 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Yep, they hit. So roll for
Awesome.
damage.
All right, 3d10. Hang on, don't use that one often. 4 plus 0 plus 1 is 5 points of damage.
How would you like to finish him?
Oh shit, that's it. I was gonna get. Never mind.
A 0 is a 10 on a D10, just so you know.
Oh, 0 is a 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Make that 15 points of damage then.
Yeah. Definitely. How would you like to finish him?
I gotta read what the spell is because I don't know what it does. So I don't know, whatever necrotic damage looks like.
So you,
Like,
like-
I'm just gonna suck the life out of him with my hand.
Compose in front of you.
Yeah, like you run up right behind Subject 7 as the shadow sword disperses. You just shove your hand in that wound, and this of like pulse of energy. It just comes off of your hand, and you see like his green skin just turn black, and the life leave his body, and he is
I
dead.
actually feel bad
You
about all
have
that.
to pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole. You have to pay the troll toll to get in.
That would be
So-
it.
He is dead, and he is dead.
Well,
So
I
here.
think we handled that quite well.
Job well done.
Boy, I hope that's the last one, because I really threw everything I had at him.
Make a perception check.
I mean, I could probably find another one. I don't want to.
I rolled an 18, and I do not have anything to add to that.
Seems clear. You don't see anything else except there
Any
is
people?
one. There's a skeleton, a dead body. Right, you like kind of jumped over it, like on the backside of those stalagmites. He looks to have been dead for a while too.
Perception or insight, but I just want to see if the lizard folk's gonna try to go eat that thing.
Hmm
Okay.
That's all I want to know.
If there's any meat on the bone, absolutely.
Ulfric's an artist
I would
first,
like to-
but he
Go
doesn't
ahead.
play for free. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just so as this is going on and the turtle's kind of looking at Erwin, who's licking his chops at the skeleton, seeing if there's any scraps. His fingers are gonna start going. He's an artist first and foremost, but he also can't play for free all the time. So he's going to be drawn to that sparkle that was behind the troll
Okay.
in the back corner.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna loot that dead body before the lizard ruins it all.
All right. Yeah. So you turn around, make an investigation check, and you know what? Make a
is a
wisdom
dirty
saving
question.
throw, Erwin.
Me?
Let's add a mechanic to this. Let's see if you really want to eat that guy.
20 for dirty 20.
Natural 1.
We will see that guy.
I mean, you
He wants to fuck that guy.
Mhm.
But we're here, so
That guy
Who's-
looks like
you-
a snack.
you like
Ravenous. Erwin's gonna dash towards him as fast as possible.
I'm just like ripping his belt and bag off of him. Anything I can find before he just starts running in.
Move your
in
hands.
fact, on dysentery.
he is he has a belt, and he has a small 2 side pouches that weren't touched. One has 5 silver in it, and the other one has some kind of like crumbs for like a bread or a pastry of some sort.
Elf snort, or Elf snorts it. I'm not Elf.
You go over to this luminescent white material. Like it's not even white; it's more like a silver. And it's in the rock.
Check
He's
it out.
he's gonna start. Ulfric's gonna kind of reach around to his back. It's not a fanny pack. It's a utility belt. And he's gonna reach around and he's gonna grab his tinker's tools, and he's gonna see if there's any way that he can separate even a small piece away, or what he can do to.
If I can see him doing that, I'll go over and just kind of watch.
Okay.
I have Tinker's tools as well. Can I help him with that?
Yeah. Sure.
I will
You
give
both
up
both
all
of you
that
make
stuff.
me both of you make me a D20 roll with advantage. As Toka is kind of pointing out where some breaks or cracks or crevices where you might be able to pop a chunk off.
What kind of roll are we doing? I'm sorry.
So it's a D20
Yep.
plus your proficiency modifier and your dexterity. I think that's Tinker's tools.
Oh, balls. So I rolled
I got
17.
18. 18.
Is that plus your modifier, Stone?
Plus
Yep.
your deck, yeah, and proficiency.
Yep. I rolled a 14 plus 4.
I got a 23.
23. Woo. Okay.
I'm sorry, 22. 22. My mistake.
Like 7, Toka, you see the 2 members of your party break out these tool packs, and you run over and you look at it, and you can see like a crack on this side and a crack on this side, and you say here and here, so they both put their tools in there and give it a good tap, and about a quarter size of a golf ball, like a marble, you break a piece off. It is heavy. Just this tiny little marble feels like you're holding a brick.
Would I have any idea what kind of material it is?
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana. That I can do. Nope, I can't. I rolled a 10 altogether.
You haven't really studied, anything about this material in particular. What are you guys doing?
Well, let's take it with us.
Yeah.
They only said there was one possible survivor, and he looks and I just look over at Erwin, literally tearing up the body. Let's not. The troll looks like he was savagely eaten by a troll.
Yes, we tried to give him a proper burial, but we couldn't find very many remains.
Yeah,
Savage.
because of
Luckily, the troll left some for me, though.
the troll. Let's just not mention this.
I'm trying to forget it as we speak, to be honest.
So,
Well,
You
are
got-
we return? Or is there anywhere else that we need to inspect? I doubt we can crack away any more of this material.
Is there anywhere else to go besides back?
this seems cleared. It seems like you did your job.
All
Is
right.
you guys-
then
Is
we'll-
there anything, now that Ulfric's gonna be just looking around, just looking for things of any value, he's gonna go and start looking at the, what is the creatures called with the horns and the bipedal ones?
We call them hippies.
Hippies?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to
Dirty hippies.
I'm going to take a piece of rock and I'm just going to kind of wedge it on one side and I'm gonna kick down to break off that hippie horn.
There is
Or I'm gonna ask for someone with an axe or something that can help me to break that off as a.
I'll
The
have some
one-
morning stuff if you need.
the one you do find that the one that you encountered with the troll,
That I
the
hit with the
horn
shillelagh?
shattered off with the magic missiles. So
Okay.
you could pick up that one, and then you could go back into the main room with the stairways that leads upwards, and try to break that one off if you would like.
Okay.
I'll take a hit on my morning star on that one if he's grabbing the other one.
Okay, make a roll with advantage. Just a D20. Just give me a D20
13.
roll. 13? Okay. Takes a couple chances, and the hard thing is these guys are kind of round, and their bellies are so round with being dead, the head doesn't meet the floor. So between you and Ulfric trying to hold the head in place and take a shot to break it off, takes a couple times. But you manage to break it off. Not perfectly clean, but you have two hippie husk.
You know, with some work, these could make excellent drinking horns.
I was also thinking of some sort of pan flute or horn, but I like your idea as well.
So we'll say
Or we
For
could just
easy-
eat them.
for the ease of this, you guys make your way upwards through the mines. Are greeted by the captain, who is very thankful and offers you more chicken. It is lukewarm and almost rubbery by this point. And you can see half of the workers here are giving you guys dirty looks. With your passive insights, you're guessing it's because they don't want to go back and work. And now that you guys cleared it out, they have to go back down. But you make your way, you exit the camp, and find your way back into Hundatura and meet up with the lady. And we'll pick up there the next time we get to play. So,
Fair enough.
all right. So,
Right.
we have Chaos Chronicles on Saturday and Exet Terra on Sunday. Tune in, like and subscribe, all of that good stuff. Connell would be so happy with me. I remembered tonight. See you guys later.